I had a stutter. I still have a stutter. I'm a really verbose person who prides himself on having a pretty large vocabulary that grows by the day, and I love to talk. I hope that must be clear after the last 1 hour and 18 minutes that I've spoken most of. And most dinners and most conversations that I have with anybody is just mainly me talking. But when I was younger, I had a stutter, and it was bad, and it was crippling, and it still rears its head here and there. I have control over it now, but when I was younger, it was devastating. It was that thing that, it was whatever anyone's thing was they got bullied for, mine was stuttering. This was before theater even came into the picture. I mean, before, because when you're in theater, it's like, that bullying didn't even bother me. Everyone calling you gay, or, it's just like the so cliche. And then they'd come see my shows and be like blown away. And I'd be like, yeah, okay. So it is cool. You don't have to be afraid of me, but stuttering was tough because it was something I couldn't control, or so I thought. And it, I remember crying. I remember being, going to the nurse's office just to get away. It wasn't devastating, it wasn't capital D devastating, but it was horrible. I mean, I hated stuttering. I really didn't like it. It made me feel really out of control and really weak. And it still comes back here and there, and when it does, it's terrifying because sometimes it comes out of moments of stress, and it will, if I'm really overwhelmed and really stressed out, it'll come back in a real way, not like little ones. It'll make it very hard for me to talk. The most recently was in the out-of-town tryout of Beetlejuice. So it's it's here. It's not gone. Is that something malfunctioned in Beetlejuice that was slightly dangerous and could have hurt me if it went the wrong way. It didn't, but it could have. And I took, I took 30 minutes off and could barely get a word out. I mean, if you can hear it. I sort of if you really listen for it, and to those of you listening to this interview, go back and listen. I put into place little things here and there to make sure that I don't. So little pauses, gliding over certain words, saying or a little more than I should,